About a year ago, I made a video titled My Yoimiya has reached perfection, in which I showed my top 2% Yoimiya build, and at the time, that was enough for me. But recently I started farming for her again and actually managed to get another upgrade, finally pushing her into the top 1% on the Akasha leaderboards. So now she's even more perfect than before, and I can truly call myself one of the top Yoimiya mains. And to celebrate that, I decided to try and solo every single boss in Genshin Impact with just Yoimiya. But fighting them all in one video would take a bit too long, so I'm actually gonna turn this into a series, where I solo the bosses of one region per video. Well, except for this first video, where I'm gonna combine the first two regions, Mondstadt and Liyue, because Mondstadt alone is, well, there are only 4 bosses in Mondstadt, and they're all really weak. So the video would be over in 5 minutes if it were just Mondstadt. Also, as an additional rule besides just using Yoimiya, I'm also not allowed to use any food. Otherwise I could just constantly heal myself and then it wouldn't be much of a challenge anymore. But yeah, that being said, let's get to it, starting with the Mondstadt bosses. Good old Mondstadt. It will always hold a special place in my heart. Not just because it's the first region we visit, but also because some of my favorite characters are still from here. Like Jean, for example, who was my very first 5-star ever. But this video is of course not about Jean, it's about Yoimiya. So yeah, let's go ahead and fight the first boss now, which is the Anemo Hypostasis. Now this should just take a few seconds, the Mondstadt bosses are really not that tanky, though it might actually be a little more tanky than I remember, because I don't think I have fought this since World Level 9 was introduced. So who knows, maybe it's gonna take a few more hits than I think, and now it's actually raining. That's actually good because we can vape. But let's just go ahead and fight it now. Doesn't really matter if we can vape or not. Shouldn't take too long. There we go, yeah, doing good damage. Takes a little bit more than I thought, but it's still really fast. Yeah, okay. This is really not that difficult, needless to say. It's probably the easiest boss in the game. And there we go. Now it's gonna regenerate, and then we just have to do this one more time. Yeah, just regenerate a little bit of HP, just have to wait for it to get vulnerable one more time. It's a bit annoying with these hypostases that you just have to wait, but yeah, there we go. And that is exactly why I didn't want this video to just be Mondstadt. That's why I'm including Liyue as well, because, you know, it's gonna be all the Mondstadt bosses basically. They're all gonna be like this, just really easy, no damage taken, and killed in a few seconds basically. But yeah, now that we are done with the Anemo Hypostasis, let's just go straight to the next boss, which is the Cryo Regisvine. And this thing is of course pretty easy for Pyro characters to defeat. You just have to break the Corolla there. One more hit, and that should be it. Yeah, and now we just use the skill and do a bunch of damage. Actually a little bit tankier than I thought. But again, yeah, it's probably because of World Level 9. I really haven't fought most of these Mondstadt bosses since World Level 9 was released. So yeah, a little bit tankier than I remember, but still really not difficult at all. So, on to the next one. Let's just get Mondstadt out of the way really quick. Next one is the Electro Hypostasis, which also should just take a few seconds. But don't worry, later on in the video there are gonna be some more difficult bosses. But yeah, for now, just have to kill this thing real quick. Dodge, 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 really easy, and die. There we go. Now we just need to get rid of these things. Can Yoimiya actually do that in one rotation? Maybe. One more. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Again, very easy, and now there's only one Mondstadt boss left. And that is of course another hypostasis, the Cryo Hypostasis. Now this might actually be a little bit more difficult than the other hypostasises, simply because of the sheer cold, but we do have these monuments to help with that. So it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Okay, it's doing the wheel thing. Should be pretty easy to dodge, and now we do this and we can actually melt our normal attacks here. Just gonna do a lot of damage. Wasn't quite enough though. Okay, there we go. And now we just need to use charged attacks to throw these balls back at it. Like this. One more. And that's it. Okay, again, pretty easy. And we're already done with Mondstadt in less than 10 minutes. So definitely was the right decision to put Liyue and Mondstadt together in the same video. But from here on out, the difficulty is gonna ramp up a little bit. Because even though Liyue also has some early game bosses that are not that strong, they are still not gonna be as easy as the Mondstadt bosses. Like for example, the Pyro Regisvine here, while it's not the most difficult boss, it is highly resistant to Pyro. And we can't break the Corolla with Yoimiya, so this is gonna take a while. So let's get this out of the way first, because I think that's gonna be the most tedious boss. Not because we're gonna die to it a lot, but just because it's gonna take a while. Because we're gonna do no damage, basically. Now before I actually fight the first Liyue boss, let me show you my build real quick, since I haven't done that yet. And most of you are probably interested in seeing what this 1% Yoimiya looks like. And yeah, as you can see, she has over 2000 attack, almost 100 element mastery, and then we have a very nice 100% crit rate with over 200% crit damage. And then of course I also have some pyro damage bonus. I'm using her signature weapon, R1, and of course 4-piece Shivanava's Reminiscence. This is what my artifacts look like. I obviously focused on crit and attack, as you can see, with an attack sense, a pyro damage bonus goblet, and a crit rate circlet. Constellation is 4, and the talents are all at level 10, triple crowned. But now without further ado, let's fight the Pyro Regisvine. Here we go. Oh, I'm doing almost no damage because of the pyro resistance. But it seems like my physical attacks are doing even less, so yeah, even though it has really high pyro resistance, it seems like it's still better to use the infused normal attacks. And I got hit there, that's not good. Yoimiya is really squishy, so the key to this challenge is to just not get hit. Now one thing that's nice about Yoimiya is that she can keep her distance from the bosses. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much here because the Regisvine has ranged attacks mainly. But for some of the later bosses, it's gonna be really nice that I don't really have to approach and can just attack them from afar. Okay, we are over halfway done now. Just a little bit more. Oh, got hit again. Come on, so close now. Don't screw this up now at the end there. And here we go. Okay, yeah. That definitely took way longer than the other bosses so far, but that was to be expected because of the high pyro resistance of this thing. And I did get hit a few times. The first damage I took in this video, it had to happen at some point, and it was the Pyro Regisvine that did it, but yeah, still over half HP. And of course I am allowed to heal in between bosses, otherwise this challenge would probably be impossible. Well, not impossible, but incredibly hard. But yeah, talking about hard bosses, I think the next one I'm gonna fight is the Oceanid. Which is gonna be interesting to say the least, because on one hand, I can vape here, because all the enemies there are applied with Hydro constantly, so my damage is gonna be really good, but staying alive is gonna be the problem, because these Hydro Mimics, or whatever they are called, they can do a lot of damage, and some of them, they spawn like this exploding bubble after they die, and that one is really hard to evade. So this might be the first boss where I actually die, and need several tries, but we'll see. Okay, here we are. At the Hydro Arena here. Let's go. An assassin from our homeland? From Fontaine, you mean? Come on, spawn your minions. Starting with crabs. Oh, they are really hard to evade. Yeah, I'm taking damage already. Not good. But I killed them pretty fast. So definitely could be worse. Skill runs out, so let's charge up a charge attack right away. The boars, okay, they shouldn't be too difficult to evade. Okay, there we go. So far, so good. Already took a little bit of damage though, which could be problematic, but there's still a chance. Gonna try my best. Okay, let's see what she's spawning this time. Boars again. Okay, they are easy. And yeah, this is one of the things that spawns and it hit me like that. That spawns exploding bubbles. If I run all the way over here, does that work? Okay, yeah. I evaded it. Good. Boars again. And eagles. They are... Oh, I was so focused on the eagles that a boar hit me. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, that is the first loss. Okay, yeah, I definitely have to be way better at dodging for this. But oh well, let's revive and try this again. Okay, attempt number 2, here we go. Oh, starting off with the eagles, okay. I think they're eagles, or maybe they're hawks, I don't know. Ducks, okay. They shouldn't be too difficult. Just gotta run and shoot, run and shoot. Okay, there we go. This time I got through the first phase without taking damage, so that's already better than last time. Eagles again, and this bird, which is a really annoying one. Ah, yeah, these eagles are so annoying. Can I get away in time? Oh, I might drown actually. No, 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 no. Okay, there we go. And we got ducks again, and this stupid annoying bird. Oh, this is actually gonna be bad. I ran out of stamina there. I pressed dodge and I couldn't. Ah, okay. Yeah, this is actually difficult. Our first actual roadblock in this, and we're not even close to the end. There's still some other pretty difficult bosses coming up. But oh well, I'm not giving up. I wanna solo every boss with Yoimiya. Okay, here we go again. Third time's the charm, right? Stop talking and just summon your minions. Squirrels. Okay. Easy peasy. So far so good. Oh, fat bird. I don't like that. And run away, run away, run away. Okay. So far, so good. Squirrels again. And we also got birds. These are so hard to dodge. Frog, not good. I hate the frog. And birds again. Okay, frog is down. Oh, but I got hit by the shockwave from the frog. Not good. But we are so close now. Just a little bit more. I'm almost dead. Oh, this is gonna be so close. I'm gonna be so mad if I lose now. Okay, let's see. Do we have... boars. Okay, boars are easy. And these things. Okay, they are also pretty easy. You can just kill them from afar. One down. And... there we go. Whoa, that almost hit me. Okay, wow, yeah, that was close, but I did it. 3 attempts, but still not too bad. But yeah, this was definitely the most difficult so far, by far. Now it feels like the challenge has actually begun. But yeah, next up, I'd say... let's go back to a little bit of an easier boss, like the Geo Hypostasis. I'm not even sure if I can defeat this one, because you have to destroy the Geo constructs, and I'm not sure Yoimiya can do that. But we're just gonna get its HP as low as we can, and then when it summons the Geo constructs, we're just gonna say we won the fight. I think that's fair. Yeah, gonna put Farina in the team real quick, just to make it easier to get to this boss, because we can just walk over there instead of having to go all the way around. Thanks, Farina, but now I have to kick you again. So it's really just Yoimiya. Here we go. Maybe I should place a portable waypoint to get here easier the next time, but I don't think this is gonna take more than one try. At least I hope so. Okay, let's see. Yeah, doing good damage. Okay, now it's invulnerable again. Okay, it's gonna do some shockwaves there. I don't really care. That's exactly what I said with it being really nice that Yoimiya can stay away from some bosses. And now it's almost dead. Oh, that almost hit me. Right, what do I do against this? I don't think I can end this phase. Yeah, I would have to destroy some of these things, and I can't do that, so now I just have to wait. There we go. And that should be it. Yeah, now it summons these things, and I can't destroy these. Oh, I actually can. Well, then I guess I have to do that. Did I destroy them, or was the phase just ended? Let's see. Oh, it summoned all 3 again, so I didn't destroy one. Okay, if I can't destroy it again in time, then I'm just gonna stop. Because there's no point if Yoimiya can't actually destroy even a single one of these things in time. Come on. Yeah, no, it's... Okay, Yoimiya can't do it. Okay, I'm gonna try one more thing. Does this work, maybe? No, I think that's even slower. Yeah, normal attacks are faster. And didn't work again. Okay, yeah, no, there's no point doing this over and over again. Yoimiya can't destroy them in time. So let's just leave it at that and say I defeated this boss. Okay, so next up is the Primo Geovishap, which is very tanky and might also be resistant to Pyro if it's infused with Pyro, because obviously it's always infused with either Electro or Pyro or Hydro or Cryo, and then gets pretty high resistance to the element it's infused with. So yeah, let's just hope today is not a Pyro day for this thing. And it is Pyro. Of course. Of course. I'm not even surprised. That's just the game's way of mocking me. So I guess we're not doing any damage to this thing. I mean, it could be worse, I guess. Oh, it's already doing its big AoE attack. Just have to run away because I don't have a shield to block it. But yeah, the damage is still decent. It could obviously be better, but oh well. It is what it is. Okay, now this is gonna be hard to dodge, I think. But I did it. Because I'm the GOAT. Nice try. I got hit there by the breath attack. Almost there. Just a little bit more. I'm not even gonna use the skill. There we go. Okay, that was actually way easier than I expected. I mean, yeah, it's tanky, so it took a few rotations, but in the end it was actually really not that hard. Its moves are actually really easy to dodge. I mean, I got hit one time by the breath attack, which is actually the most easy to dodge. Don't know how I got hit by that. But yeah, overall, one of the easier bosses actually. And now that's basically all the bosses in the main part of Liyue that was available in version 1.0, even though that boss obviously was added later, but it's in an area that was already available in 1.0. But there are 2 more bosses in areas that were added later on. The Chasm and Genu Whale. Yeah, obviously you have the Solitary Suanni here. I'm gonna save that one for last because I think it's gonna be the most difficult one. And then in the Chasm, there's of course the Ruined Serpent. Now this thing actually has some really difficult to dodge attacks, if I remember correctly. So, might not be the easiest boss, but let's just see. Definitely doing decent damage again. I mean, it's Yoimiya, so of course. Already 25% of its HP are gone, that's good. Let's destroy these things. Can I? Oh, I got hit there. Yeah, I can't really destroy this thing. Who wants to join my world right now? I'm kinda busy here. Yeah, this is hard to dodge. Wow, and I got hit twice by it, that's not good. What's gonna do? Yeah, this, okay. So let's just stand here and... Wait, why don't they have any energy on the... Oh no, I did not expect that. That's not good. I thought I would be able to destroy these 2 thingies with the Lumenstone adjuvant or whatever it's called. And now I'm dead. I thought I had full energy for the Lumenstone adjuvant. When did it drain that? Oh well, I guess I just have to try again. It's the second boss that killed me after the Oceanid. But oh well. Okay, let's do this again. Oh, okay, yeah, it automatically puts you down at 2 charges. And usually when you destroy this thing you get some more, but I can't really do that as Yoimiya, so... Damn. Okay, I did not press the Lumenstone adjuvant there, but for some reason it used it. But I really have to save that 1 charge that I have left now for when it does that charging thing. Oh, that hit me? Come on. Oh, it's doing it with those two. Those are too far apart from each other to get them both, and I used one of my charges. Oh, I stunned it anyway. I don't know how, but I did it. This is such a weird fight. I don't get half of the mechanics of this boss. I really gotta read up on them. But oh well. I fight this thing so rarely that it doesn't really matter if I know its mechanics or not. Oh, 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 oh. I'm almost dead. I'm almost dead. I'm almost dead. This is not going well. And I'm dead. Okay, well, seems like it's gonna take 3 tries, much like the Oceanid. Yeah, some of the hits I took there were pretty stupid. Could have been easily dodged. So I just gotta lock in now, because this is not even that hard of a boss. I really didn't expect this to take me more than 1 or 2 tries. Okay, got hit there, but it was only a small hit, so it's fine. Dodge that. Perfect. Okay, now it's gonna do the rolling thing, right? Yeah, this. Okay, gotta get far away because this has such a huge AoE and is almost undodgeable. Okay, now it's gonna do the charge thing, so do one here, and it's stunned. And now huge damage. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Got hit again. Yeah, this is also pretty hard to dodge, but it doesn't do a lot of damage, so it's fine. And now this should be it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, okay. So once I actually locked in and focused on dodging and didn't waste one of my Lumenstone charges early on, it was actually pretty easy. And that means that now there's only one boss left. The solitary Suanni. And yeah, this thing is tanky and does a lot of damage and requires certain elements that I don't have to like stun it. And the element I'm talking about is Cryo. So yeah, this is, I think, gonna be by far the most difficult boss. I'm gonna try my best to do it first try, but I can't guarantee anything, especially since I almost never fight this one, so I don't even know most of its moves. I mean, I've learned them a little bit lately because it's been in the last 2 Abyss rotations, but yeah, I don't really know that much about this boss, except that basically you want Cryo in your team. I'm doing a Yoimiya solo, so needless to say I don't have Cryo. It's actually probably my favorite Liyue boss design-wise. I just love the look of this thing. But yeah, it's definitely one of the more difficult ones. It's actually not very tanky though. I thought it was really tanky, but yeah, it definitely does a lot of damage. I'm already almost dead. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of damage, but I'm also taking a lot of damage. I think for this I just have to, like, go away. Because there's a big AoE hit at the end, I think. Yeah. So keep my distance, then do this again. But yeah, it's taking a lot more damage than I thought. Not nearly as tanky as I was expecting. But if I take one more hit, I'm dead, pretty much. Can I actually do this first try? Come on, come on, come on. I can do this. Okay, now this, I think I just need to hit these with any element. So I can actually do this to stun the solitary Suanni, and I think that might be it. Come on. And there we go. Okay, well, I gotta say I did not expect that. I did not think I would do this first try, to be perfectly honest. I thought this thing was way, way tankier than it actually turned out to be. Maybe because I'm just used to the Abyss version of it, which is really damn tanky. But every boss in Abyss is tanky, so I guess it doesn't really make any sense to compare the Abyss versions with the Overworld versions in terms of tankiness. But then again, we also have World Level 9 nowadays, which does make some of the Overworld bosses pretty tanky. But apparently not this one. At least not for Yoimiya, one of the best single-target DPSs in the game. Honestly, now looking back, it's not even that surprising that the Oceanid was like the most difficult. I guess you could say the Ruined Serpent was on the same level as the Oceanid because both of them took me 3 tries. But I feel like the Ruined Serpent was overall not as difficult as the Oceanid. I don't know how to describe it, but the Ruined Serpent, when I finally did it, it didn't feel like that difficult. But the Oceanid, even to the very end, I was like on the edge, wasn't sure if I could do it. So yeah, Oceanid definitely the most difficult out of the Mondstadt and Liyue bosses in my opinion. Though I guess technically you could say the Geo Hypostasis is the most difficult because I couldn't actually defeat it. But I don't really think that counts. But yeah, anyway, that was actually pretty fun. And I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, then please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And stay tuned for part 2, where I'm gonna fight the Inazuma bosses with only Yoimiya. And with that being said, have a nice day.